Okay, so it should then pop up over here. Fingers crossed.
It's 4 o'clock on the dot.
Okay, that's coming through. I don't know what latency it's on. Low latency, that's acceptable.
Cool.
Okay, we can see us, that's good. Can we hear us? I don't know what latency it's on. Sounds pretty good.
Low latency. Yeah.
Oh
man.
Brain broken. What's up next? Send a link to people.
Oh shit, yeah.
It says privacy public. Unlisted. It was unlisted. I started with unlisted.
Oh well, it's on a live channel, so no one's going to find it.
Yeah. Oh god, and the thumbnail's just trash. Oh, it doesn't matter. Right. Video, audio, link, live stream. YouTube
I
Live.
see. And then maybe in the chat as well.
The chat. Oh, the community chat. Yeah, go for it. Fuck's sake! Can we have a thumbnail? Can we just have a picture of us?
Oh, that is it.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Look at you. You've got a picture of us prepared.
Oh, fuck's sake! I don't have a picture. Okay, where is that saved?
Where's that saved?
I don't know where it's saved. Oh fuck!
Don't accidentally upload your nudes.
No, documents. Pictures. It's got to be in pictures. Like,
Have you got recents?
oh yeah, good idea. It's not in recents.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck's sake! Do I have to save it?
I think you got to save it. Yeah.
Fuck. File. Export.
There you go.
Pictures. Just desktop. Save. There. That's just opening a file. That's not. Fuck's sake.
There you go. Top eye.
Oh yeah. Its current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. Fine. I don't know why. SC Creative Limited. I did turn off the oh god. Okay.
You what?
Oh no, we're fine. We're on that one.
Yeah.
Look, I'm panicking. All right.
Oh really?
Believe it or not.
Oh.
October monthly catch up.
Catch up.
Join us. Just go for that.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Paid members. Allow comments on this post. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
It's not even. It doesn't need to be scheduled. Monthly catch up.
Cool. Don't know what.
Have you put it in the community chat at all?
No, because I didn't have a link.
Oh, okay. Great. Look at that thumbnail. Fantastic.
He did it.
We did it.
4 minutes, fashionably late.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, this is just how every live stream has ever gone in the past.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't even know where to find. Where are people going to chat?
Be on YouTube?
Unless they make comments on the live stream.
Oh, there's the share button.
Oh well, it looks like it's frozen now. Oh no, it's come back.
No.
Okay, well I'm pausing that.
Okay.
Educated Numpty, which looks remarkably like Warren, says it's on YouTube.
Ah, there you go. Yeah,
There he is. He's there.
Warren. Yeah. Hello, Warren.
Hello.
Okay, so live stream.
Hello, ladies and gentle peeps, he says. Believe it or not, we were prepared. Well, I was prepared until the final hurdle. Literally the final hurdle.
So we're just sort of figuring out where the chat is best to...
Yeah, because theoretically people could use the community chat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So maybe if we got both open, then
Yeah.
Depending on-
We'll go on this as well.
oh, hang on, yeah, because I can't
Well. Yeah, whatever.
live. There it is. Cool.
Okay, you found that.
I've got that.
We're in a good place.
I've got that at the very least.
Nice.
Look at us.
Well prepared.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just give it a little bit. We'll give it a few minutes. Give people a chance to even
Yep.
find out that we exist.
Yep.
And then we can jump into our lovely live stream.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right.
I was meant to add some more stuff to the agenda, and I didn't. I'm sorry. I can only apologise.
Topic 2. That's fine. We've got 2 topics to
Two
cover.
topics. Two topics. I don't even know where I've saved it.
I just typed in agenda.
Oh, that's how you find live streams. That would make sense. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's logical. that is.
Workshop tour, 5 minutes. You reckon I could fill out 5 minutes of walking around the workshop?
I reckon I could annoy you enough for 5 minutes.
That's true. That's true.
I'd just point out things that are wrong or messy, and then you give an excuse. That probably lasts 30 seconds, and before long, it's only 10 things that I pointed out that's bad, and we've covered 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's actually.
You see how the logic sort of lines up there?
Yeah. Criticise, defend. Criticise, defend. Yeah.
That's the behind the scenes formula.
That is literally. It literally is. It literally is. You even
I didn't want to give my secret away so early on, but there we are.
Yeah, you said, was it after last week's one? You said, I felt a bit of a nag in this one. I was like, that's you.
That's
why you're here.
that's the key thing.
To keep me in check, keep me challenged.
Oh,
keep
we've got
the
a few
ego
more
suppressed.
people. There we go. That's it.
All right.
How's the quality going for people? Is it acceptable? Is it mildly acceptable?
I'm in HD here.
You're in HD. Okay, good to know.
Happy days.
Oh,
Happy days.
right. Well, shall we kick it off then?
What, with the agenda or?
Yeah.
Well, hang on. We've got an introduction here. So, welcome everyone. Thank them for being patrons. Name/date the live. Oh wait, sorry. Okay.
It's not a script.
Introduce ourselves, especially Rob.
Oh, this is going to be painful. I really regret writing an agenda now. This was to help you, not destroy me.
Done,
You
mate.
son of a gun.
Hey, you were late.
I guess I was.
Yeah, I wasn't briefed on how to approach this.
No, I guess I wasn't. So, hello everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to the October monthly catch-up, the first monthly catch-up that we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future. And we've got a lot to cover, including a tour. We can do that.
We can do that.
That is
now.
achievable
Yep.
now, which is nice. That was a panic.
No promises on the state of the workshop.
No promises on the state of the quality of the tour. I know I've turned off one of the internet routers out there, so
I'll just do it. You got Zoom on there.
you might just stand in the corner.
Hey.
Over there, you can just about
Yeah.
see a few pixels.
Yeah, my workshop is that big.
Yes, and we got a lot to talk about in terms of what the hell we're going to be doing for the next few months to the end of the year, because I believe you worked out there's something like 34 videos.
35 videos at minimum,
Ooh.
I think.
Ooh!
Yeah, it's quite a lot. Like 13 of those are the shaker table. Every week we've got a behind the scenes coming out. We've got van videos coming out, both on the main series and the other extended series.
Yes,
Which
is
more
things
news
to
about
talk.
that.
Yeah,
in a
more
minute.
news.
And then there was other stuff as well, I think.
What in terms of content?
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh no, there's just other videos that we had planned for the main channel.
Yes.
In addition to the van.
Yes.
One of which is sat next to me.
Oh yeah, very true.
You.
Oh, well, I'm a project, am I?
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
so.
So yeah, 35 videos at minimum by the end of the year, which is going to be interesting.
Yes, especially when we're combining that with a huge amount of products at the same time.
Yes.
So we're talking marking knives, of course, that's the classic one, and you might have seen it so far if you've noticed a few of my comments on the community chat regarding the website. We now have the project packs viewable, but not purchasable yet.
Yeah.
And how many project packs are there and how many variations are there?
Five project packs, so 5 different projects you can buy in 6 different materials, I think it was.
yeah.
I could try and memorize them: poplar, ash, oak, sapele, cherry, maple, walnut.
I don't think Sepelia was one.
Sepelia definitely one.
Oh, was it?
I think I'm getting them mixed up with the plaques of it.
Shall I just go to the website?
Poplar, ash, oak, walnut,
Go to project packs.
Sepelia, cherry,
Oh, you've done it again.
Is there 7 woods?
I've opened the plans.
plans.
That's not helpful.
We are very well versed in this.
We
know
are,
exactly
we are.
what we're offering, and
Ash, cherry, maple, oak, poplar, Sepelia, walnut.
That's 7.
That's 7. There you
5
go.
projects, 7 different woods.
Yes.
Of course, the price reflects the wood, and in
Yep.
some ways, the wood affects the outcome of the project as well. Like the walnut
True.
is going to be very nice.
Premium.
You can have a sneaky peek at one of the projects that we're going to be releasing on the 30th this weekend, actually, I think, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So one of the free online school projects is going to be released then.
30th is Monday, actually.
30th is Monday. Okay.
Yes. There's van content prior to the weekend, plus the behind the scenes happening at the weekend. Well, you got the behind the scenes on Patreon, then you got the behind the scenes that happened a month ago happening on the Matt SD2 channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just trying to get ourselves a little bit organised, because while you can buy all the project packs of solid things as well, we've got all the spares listed
Yes.
at the same time, which means there's about 270 separate items on the website that we've added.
Yeah.
Before we get into the other things that we're thinking about in the future too.
That's not even all of them. Yeah. We're sort of trying to guess the systems in which we need in order to make them shippable to people without too much chaos here, because we've got enough to deal with. We think we're getting there. We're getting there. And everything you see on the website will be a good reflection of what's available. There will be a sort of delay in the ordering process, because we'll be collecting orders over the course of a month and then releasing them all in a big batch at the end.
Yep.
Basically just keeps the cost down to you, rather than me have to go in there and machine up something on the planer because you want a lid. I don't know.
You've made a mistake on one lid, you now need another one.
I need another lid, or I want a lid in a different material.
Yes.
So
yeah,
we're going to make those available. You can also mix and match all the spare parts to create an entire project. Should you want a mixture of materials, the cost ends up being a little bit more because of the added sort of effort, I guess, on our part of having to organise that. But if you want something truly bespoke, you can also do that.
Yep.
Hardware will also be available, and we'll be buying that in bulk here. So when it gets to you, hopefully it would end up being cheaper than if you were to buy it all yourself and pay for all those shipping fees from various places.
Yeah, I saw a comment about that on Patreon just earlier today from Tom Kemp, I think it was, saying the hinges look so good, we should probably just sell the hinges on their own.
Honestly,
on the website.
yeah, I saw that and I thought that's not a bad job. I
That's a
could
really
just
good
buy
idea.
them in bulk and just be like, for me as well, if that supplier is truly like phasing out, I want to stock up on wherever they're still getting them from.
Yes, big quantities.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose that. You went through like every single hinge supplier that you could find.
Yep.
And that was the last one
Yep.
that happened to actually make it to a standard that was mildly acceptable.
Yeah.
Well, beyond mildly acceptable, it was very good.
It was good, and funnily enough, the bigger the hinge you get, there's actually some where they're like really, really nice. The ones that are supplied with the toolbox, you almost don't need to do any work on whatsoever. And it's the same company, I guess, that's making them. It just, because it's a bigger hinge, it's better. I don't know.
Yeah, really good standard there.
Yeah. So the project packs, there's a lot going on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be great fun though.
Yeah.
It's going to be I think the busiest that we've ever been, full stop.
I would agree. Yeah. Even at the point where each of us were working 3 jobs at once, I think.
Yes.
It'll be busier than then, and we're only working 1 job.
Yeah. My mind could reset when I was teaching piano. Like I
True.
could just drive away and just go, right, I'm going to sit here, listen to a piano, tell them how to fix it and just continue.
Yeah.
And now it's like, right, what's the next job? What's the next job? What's the next job?
Yeah.
What can improve? What's broken? What needs fixing?
Yeah, that's true. It's all
What do I need to tell Matt to do?
Yeah, which is partially why I hired you. Keep me in check.
Well, it's working so far.
It is.
Speaking of which, he has posted far less on Instagram because he's distracting himself far less with Instagram and actually getting some work done.
Instagram's my procrastination tool, and I'm not allowed to procrastinate at the moment.
The irony being, I'm starting to tell him to post more stuff to Instagram because it looks like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
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 I've just noticed we've had a comment from Chris regarding the project packs.
Yes.
Will they be internationally available?
So they will be. The cost is, for some packs, it's okay. It's probably what you'd expect. But some of them, like the toolbox and the shaker table in particular.
Sorry, you're going to hear me drink.
Better than you blowing your nose.
Thanks.
Burp, burp, burp. Rob does a little scale when blowing his nose.
I don't do a scale, I do a singular note in key. Thank you.
I wouldn't know.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
So yeah, they will be available internationally. We currently are shipping everything with Royal Mail, just Parcel Force actually, just because that's what our website's integrated with. However, we are exploring other shipping providers, but integrating them with the website is not an easy process, and so. Yeah, we're sort of, it's a work in progress. Ideally, we'd want to get FedEx and DPD and stuff, or DHL, whichever one it is, because they can both get packages across there quickly and more affordable than what Parcel Force can, and more reliable as well. So, work in progress. You can still buy them if you're international, but it might be cheaper in a few months, hopefully.
And hopefully more efficiently getting to you in a timely manner.
Yeah. So we won't stop you, but we would advise against it maybe to start with, I would probably say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But the dovetail
Unless
box,
you're happy to wait.
Yeah, the dovetail box is pretty affordable, I think, and that's quite a nice little pack. Yeah, you can get access to all sorts. Like American black walnut, it came here to get machined, and now it's going straight back to you.
Oh, that's a little bit disturbing. It's a little bit upsetting.
Yeah, it probably came over on a ship rather than a plane, so that's all right.
That's okay. That's fine. It's carbon neutral. That.
Carbon neutral.
Yeah.
Burn it afterwards.
So solar powered ship.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm sure those exist.
Yeah.
That was 5 minutes on project packs.
See, I told you, it's easily done.
Yeah,
easily done. But you don't have to read through the agenda and provide all the information that I put in the agenda, including minutes.
Why not?
Matt hasn't lived in the corporate world. I have. This is how you stay organised. But when presenting, you don't inform the audience of your presenting notes.
Oh, you do that thing that newsreaders do, where you got to pretend to type. You pretend that you're doing something.
When was the last time you watched the news?
That's a good question.
Yeah, have you ever seen a newsreader type? They have all the information already to them on a teleprompter.
Yeah.
This is what I'm having to deal with.
Yeah.
This is it.
Anyway.
Speaking of the agenda, topic one.
Topic one.
Workshop tour.
Brackets, 5 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
Bullet point. Walk through the various...
I'm going to regret this, aren't I? I'm going to regret it.
Are you not already?
Well, yeah, maybe so. So, yeah, obviously there was a workshop tour that we filmed a few months back prior to me even working here.
Yeah.
When everything was moved in. And you've seen a few behind the scenes, of course, with what we've done in regard to updates, but we thought we'd just do a bit of a walk around.
Yeah.
Have a bit of a chat about things and see what we can do.
Yeah, see if we keep the signal on the phone and go from there. Yeah.
So I've just got to hope my phone works, because we did not plan to do this live stream in this way whatsoever.
No, we didn't. This was a 15-minute setup for Rob. It's actually a miracle that it got started off on a good foot.
I know, right?
No audio issues. No. Of course, I'm saying that now.
Yeah. I'm waiting to press. Yeah, I'm going to switch camera, and then the audio is going to go everywhere.
Yeah. Go. Hello.
I think we're still good.
Yeah.
I think we're still on the black magic. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, a cleverer person would actually check on the sound. Tell you what, why don't you bring your phone with you?
Yeah.
And then we can
10%. But
I'm sure you'll survive.
Ooh. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Got estimates through for the project packs.
Oh, very nice. So.
Oh yes.
The set.
The set. It hasn't changed, I don't think.
No, not since the last tour.
Put a light above the sharpening area. They're doing work on this wall because it's not up to EPC standards and it needs to be insulated. So we're getting OSB on there eventually, which will be nice. Yeah, this is the set.
That's the set. And I don't think you've done this yet. What do they do? Hey?
What? These?
No.
What? The lights?
Yeah? What have you done with the lights, you bloody...
Oh, I installed them.
Oh, for Jesus Christ, man.
What? Oh, that! Alexa, turn off the set lights.
Okay.
Nice. Sometimes she thinks I say satellites. The whole world crashes.
And please, could you turn them back on again?
Alexa, turn on the set lights.
Okay.
Hey, there
Yeah,
you
bitch.
go.
Yeah, satellites. Sorry, Elon. That's our fault.
See, I was really trying to give you a moment then, and you ruined it.
I thought you were talking about the rock wall panels, which I think are also new. No one's seen
I
them
think
yet.
so. I think so. I tell you what, it makes a huge difference when walking in here for the sound. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, it's bloody lovely. It is very nice. Through here?
Yeah, through here.
So we have turned this chill out room into a stock room.
Stock room.
In which all of the knives are hither. We've got, that's everything in stock on the top 2 shelves, and then we've got all the B stocks below.
Speaking of which,
We will be giving early access to. There's some serious discounts on them for some serious defects. No, they're not. They're minor defects. But so yeah, we've got all the packaging there. More knife ferrules here. More information on those coming out soon, I guess, because we'll be opening back orders for those at some point.
Yeah.
And then we've got components for a new tool as well.
Ooh. Yeah, just about got focus. Just about. We'll live.
Nice dirty fingernail as well.
Well.
All of the components for the project packs. So there's all my nice hinges, all labelled and all.
Oh, that's rather nice, isn't it?
So clearly we're going to need a few more from that. And then, yeah, various bits there. Toolboxes that still haven't sold because I keep kicking them.
You sure they're still in there?
Yeah. They could,
Yeah.
could have done anything.
A heist.
Yeah. And then, yeah, these are all the boxes that we'll be putting the project packs in and various other things as well. So, yeah, we can get quite... That's why we can make the dovetail box and stuff quite affordable, because we've got them in like small parcels and it works quite well. So it's really nice. Doesn't smell of formaldehyde in here.
Which is good.
Alexa, turn on the fan.
Did you mean the set lights?
No. Alexa,
It's plug 3, you
Alexa,
numpty.
turn on plug 3. Alexa, turn on plug 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ventilation.
Ventilation, because it still somewhat smells of formaldehyde in here, but not too bad.
Just a little bit.
Yes. Alexa, turn off plug 3. Just
Okay.
screwing with anyone who's got Alexas at the moment.
Yes, yeah, good point.
So through here, I mean, we can have a look through the office window.
Yeah, let's have a look through the office window. In the meantime, would you mind just double checking the phone and double checking the comments all fine? I'm just slightly concerned about the audio, considering we did no testing at all.
Yeah, all seems fine.
Yeah, no complaints?
Yeah, Pierre's saying we can only tell time has passed due to Matt's long hair. That's true.
Yeah, it's like nothing has changed.
Because I'm going for continuity in the van series, mate. That's all it is.
Just ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I got like pictures on the wall and stuff, rock wall panels.
Yeah, very nice.
There's our video agenda whiteboard right back there.
It's sort of through the prison. Oh, there we go. That kind of works.
You shared a picture of it on the chat, didn't you?
I did. We've already seen that.
Got the sofa in there now, which is nice to sit back and chill on.
Does make a huge difference.
Yeah.
And then my little desk.
Rob's little desk, yeah, relegated to the corner.
Well, you know, it's so I can keep an eye on you through the window.
It literally is, which this week you will see.
This week,
the fruits
or
of,
after this particular live stream.
after this live stream, in the behind the scenes, you will see why Rob likes to sit there and watch what I get up to in here. Worst timing ever.
That was incredible.
Best on his part, but worst on mine.
Yeah. So let's head on through to the main area without tripping over any cables.
Yeah. No judging on tidiness from the time being.
No
From
judgment.
here on.
None.
Laser cutter.
Very nice.
Had a company called X-Tool reach out to me in, was it like June or something?
Yeah.
And I get a ton of messages from companies that sound like X-Tool, and it's like, just they're offering you shit. So I just ignored it for ages. And then when you started, I think.
It was one of our early meetings prior to me starting.
Yeah.
I said, wait, hang on, have a look into this.
Yeah.
Let's find out whether it's worth it. We had to look and go, oh,
Yeah.
we should accept this.
We should accept this. And it literally got here, like 5 days later or something stupid like that.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, we've still got bits waiting for it, like a carbon filter and all that. But yeah, 600 by 300 internal bits. Looking particularly sweaty, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, but I've been using that as a sacrificial board, essentially,
I
to make
see.
sure stuff doesn't fall through.
Yeah.
That's how one of the plaques down here, Timothy's, got burned
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fell through and then got lasered.
Right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, Rob's the one who's been taking charge on this because I don't know how it works. But no, it's been really good. We've done, Rob just showed you the Patron plaques and all that. You've seen it a lot in the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The Patron wall that's looking a little bit empty at the moment.
Well, yeah, look, it's early days. It takes over an hour to cut them out to begin with. Plus, the actual name is... Yeah, I mean, that was a 10-minute rush job because we realised we should probably have a title for the area.
Yeah. I mean, I know 12 volt now. I could put a little light up LED.
I mean, that would be very nice.
Yeah.
One, I think it should be bigger, like 2 or 3 times the size.
Definitely.
Multi-layers.
Yes.
And then a light to light up like the middle layer.
Absolutely.
That would look epic.
We will improve that.
We will.
Improve that.
We will. Yeah, it's going to cover the entire wall all the way across here, hence why the sticker board has been moved, and hence why the electrical conduit that was going up there has now been shifted. So we've got plenty of space for you guys to get on the wall.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Anything else here? Got a big slab of walnut. That's what I made the shaker table from. We'll show
Lovely
that in a minute.
slab. Yeah.
Big old bit of elm. This is for the worktop of the van, which looks mint.
It does.
I've already scratched it.
He has.
And then this, it was the metalworking room, which it kind of still is, but it's become a bit of a storeroom as well as a stabilizing room, because I've been getting into some stabilizing. There's actually some bits here.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is some lace wood that I'm trying to turn blue at the moment. So it's basically like I don't know what the increase is, like maybe 50% increase in weight and durability and all that. You can colour it. I've got a big bucket of it here that I keep meaning to do stuff with, but I haven't yet.
I'm just impressed you haven't kicked it over yet.
Honestly, it is a miracle. Every time I walk in here, I'm like, how has that survived? There's the oven to cure everything. The resin does not like my floor paint. It just literally, it's
eats
awful. It literally eats it. It's terrible. But yeah, this is like the stabilizing room now. Got
Very cool.
Yeah, you don't want to hang out in here for too long because it's a bit stinky.
Yeah.
Bit stinky.
Yeah. So I don't think there's anything else in here that's much more different than that. I guess the only thing we can do is just wander up the mezzanine.
I'll check the chat while you're doing that.
Yeah, go for it.
I will.
So up here, it is looking a little bit of a cluttered mess. This is where we store all the power tool boxes and stuff like that. We've got the fairly heavy duty industrial table. That's where the laser cutter is going to go eventually. The only reason it's not here yet is because we were meant to get a scissor lift to install the extraction for the planer thicknesser, for the miter saw, and for everything else. We're going to have suspended pipes going across the room. Didn't turn up, bit of a pain. So we'll reorganise that, and when we do, laser cutters coming up here, which will mean time lapses will be lovely because you won't have that light reflecting off of it. And you'll see in the behind the scenes today, it would have looked like an awesome time lapse if that light hadn't been there. But yeah, this will be like full on veneer, laser cutting material area. It's going to be awesome. Going to be awesome. And that's the extractor for the merch room.
They said the audio is fine, just video is a little bit choppy, but
oh, okay.
Right. I think it picked up. So
that's fine.
That's good to know.
The I'm not surprised that the video is a little bit choppy considering the lack of internet around here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reckon we can take a sit down.
Cool. Alrighty. All right.
Oh,
that is the state of the workshop.
It is. Right. How can I do this so it's like a funky transition?
Ooh. That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Okay, we'll go
bad.
for that. Oh no, I can watch it on yours. How'd it go? Ooh. No, it's kind of, yeah. We'll take it.
That was pretty good. Oh. Right.
My arm's already tired.
Oh yeah?
It's just doing that. Just trying to stop yourself shaking the whole time holding the phone.
My arm's never tired, mate.
No? Never?
No.
I seem to remember you waving earlier. And saying, oh
that was
no,
the shoulder.
my arm hurts.
That was the shoulder.
Oh dear,
shoulder.
it was my good arm.
It's all that shoulder action.
Is it?
Yeah.
We won't read into that.
No, maybe not.
No, not at all. Okay, so we have covered basically what we're going to be doing in terms of videos in the
So we've
future.
just done this bit, which is head back to the set.
We have.
Okay, so now we're on topic 2 - future plans.
Yes.
Bullet point. Continuing on from the whiteboard. Oh, we didn't do...
Well, yeah, because we didn't quite go into there, because you didn't read the agenda, you didn't follow the instructions clearly.
I'm so used to hearing this. Literally, my one glimpse into the closest thing to corporate, which was teaching education. It was, did you look at the agenda? Did you do?
No, of course you didn't.
That's why I don't work here anymore.
No. Point being, I think we've mentioned a few of the future plans, but I think we can do a little bit of a summary on various areas. So, for example, the free online woodworking school, shaker table, finished.
Yep.
Go grab it.
I should grab it. The drawer is tight fitting at the moment because I didn't adjust it properly when I was assembling the table, but this is it. It's all bolted down, so got a walnut burr top on it with a 4-way book match. So that's the leaves sort of opening this way and over, I guess, an end grain joint as well. Not that there's end grain in burr, but either way, it's that with an inlay line around the outside and then a solid wood border around that, so it protects the veneer edge from being chipped. It's a really sort of common way of doing veneering. Dovetail drawer, which is pretty much exactly the same construction as the cabinet projects that I did. It's just a bit
I was going to say, was that you forcing it out from the back?
From the bottom, yeah. I just tried to make it not look too obvious. So yeah, all dovetailed still. You can see them. Dovetailed, sort of dropped back on it. Bottom is solid camphor, which I've started using for the bottom of boxes and drawers now because it smells amazing. Had a whiffy?
No. Oh, I've just lost. Oh, I thought I'd use my phone. That was clever. Ooh.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Just in case you need to clear your sinuses, you're covered.
It's bloody lovely. So yeah, it's that. It's drawer construction. There's a bit of mortise and tenon joinery in the legs, joining these stretchers to the legs. And the mortise and the tenons are actually mitered at the bottom of the mortises as well. They sort of join in there. So there's that. Dovetailed front rails.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm looking.
This one? Yeah, this one is dovetailed into the top of the legs. That one is a little stub tenon into the legs either side. And then a little Mikasa ebony drawer pull, which is like dovetail
Very
shape.
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Fun little project. And one of the things I kind of said about it in the intro video is that design is so versatile. Like, you can make it taller, you can make it wider, you could add more drawers into it. Like, if you just look at a piece of furniture that looks somewhat like that, chances are it's constructed in very much the same way. It's just doweled together instead of jointed. But yeah, so versatile. One of the projects I was taught at the furniture school I was at was that, but with a curved front on it with 3 drawers. And it's difficult, but exactly the same principles. So once you learn that, you can pretty much build any side table, I would say.
Awesome.
It's a very fun project. And you don't need to do a veneered top on it as well. I sort of show you what you need to do in order to account for any expansion and contraction of solid wood if you were to do that for the top. So yeah, it's pretty good. Fun project. Yeah,
looks awesome. And it leaves us open to a new project in the new year.
Yeah. So with that, we haven't quite worked out how we're going to do that, are we? Like whether we're going to take viewer suggestions for projects and then do a vote on them, or if we sort of curate what we could be what projects we could do, and then let you guys decide which is the best. We want to get you involved somehow, because apart from anything, it gives a bit of a wild card for me as well. I would say, rather than be too pre-planned with it. So that would be good. We'll see. I mean, open to suggestion on that. Like, if you've got any ideas of things that would be really cool to see me build that you also think would be like useful to other people. It's not like, I need to make a side table to fit in this alcove that's
make this specifically for me.
27.2 inches wide and what, like, no. But yeah, if there's anything like that, then let us know, because that'd be really good to get some direction. Like coffee tables, even dining tables and stuff. We've got the space now.
I could do with a dining table.
That's your dining table.
Is it?
That's you size.
Oh, thank you. I knew that's where you were going, because you're that unoriginal. Thank you. But the point being with the free online woodworking school stuff is that at least from next year, when we've got through the backlog of van content, through all of the sort of main channel stuff that we're currently working on. It gives us a really fresh start next year to think about the 3 Online Woodworking School alongside the main channel, alongside the second channel and the behind the scenes.
Yep.
And it opens us up to being able to do multiple projects in a year.
Yeah.
Is the idea.
What did we say, like 2 a year or something like that?
2 or 3, it was kind of like every 4 months we could theoretically have a new thing just getting out there, because it takes people time to make these projects in the first place. So it's not like they're going to be able to do it a snap of the fingers.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I think it took me probably about a month all in to film this, I would say. Film and edit it.
Yeah.
And probably get it out there. So yeah, we could definitely do them sort of once every two a year or something.
Yeah.
Or 3 a year or something.
Oh, and of course, we'd then have a project pack for it.
We would have a project pack for it. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be fun.
In 7 different materials.
Gonna need a bigger workshop.
Possibly. I know there's a few units around here. Just
That's true, actually.
Yeah. Just keep expanding.
4 freeing up at the bottom of the estate.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There we go.
Have them. Get some jam while we're at it.
Some good jam.
They're jam makers.
Jam makers, yeah.
Chutney, maybe. I don't know.
I think it's chutney.
Yeah.
Something certainly smelled of like caramelized onion.
That was a good one.
That was
yesterday.
really good.
Yeah, that was good. When it's vinegar, it's like on the line. But yeah, chutney yesterday was.
They can keep doing that.
Yeah.
They're allowed to keep doing that.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Honestly, I think I could steal a pallet from there occasionally. They wouldn't notice.
No.
They just leave them out. I'm like, even just one jar. Just be like,
Oh. Boop. Yeah, see, my brain immediately went, you said pallet. I was like, you really desperately want the wood from a pallet that much? No, you're talking about a whole jar of, whole pallet of jars.
Yeah, absolutely. Jams, chutneys.
Jams, chutneys.
Jams and chutneys.
Chutneys and jams.
Yeah, chutneys and jams.
Oh, what do the Australians call no, honey. They called jam honey.
Well, yeah,
Wait,
that was based
did.
off a sample of one person. He might have just labelled it for customs.
No, I believe he probably represents the entirety of Australia.
You reckon?
I think so. We don't know otherwise.
Australians are pretty consistent, to be fair.
Yeah.
You sort of know what you're dealing with.
Yeah. You assume he must surf, doesn't care about spiders,
Yeah.
and clearly defines honey as jam.
Yeah. That's the holy trinity of Australians.
That is it. That's what they're known for.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly on.
That's the Australian part of the agenda addressed.
It is
Yeah.
the van series.
The van series.
Would you like to jump into your thoughts, our thoughts
Yeah.
on that?
So
Bidding it off. He's not making a van anymore. It's taken too long. Just fed up of seeing it.
no, that's not
It's just a
happening.
waste of time and energy.
This is Rob thinking corporate mode now.
The return on investment is too low.
It's so fucking low. No, it'll be worth it when I sell it and break even, because I won't make a profit on it.
No.
So with the van series, it's still ongoing. Don't listen to Rob. I think so. We've planned to have part 5 released in the middle of November. Still got to edit it, but giving myself that hard deadline to get it done.
When you say part 5, you mean the part 5 on the main channel in
Yes.
regards to the van conversion
I guess
series?
I should start at the top, shouldn't
Yes.
I? Yeah. So we've got 2 series of the van running simultaneously. The main channel, which is just the Matt Estlea channel that most of you are subscribed to, is going to be the sort of very brief, entertainment-focused documentation of the van conversion process. It's going to be about 10 parts long, and so part 5 will pretty much mark the midway point in the overall project. Running simultaneously to that one, we've got a more in-depth series running, I guess, that basically explains the thought processes of every single step in more detail. Could even be used as a tutorial series if anyone else wanted to watch it.
Yeah, it's heavier on the educational side rather than just the entertainment side.
Yeah, there is still entertainment in it because all the fuck ups you
course.
see
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
main
yeah.
series are in there. But yeah, it's more focused on the educational aspect. However, I've been posting that on the second channel just because I didn't have anywhere else to post it. And Rob, literally an hour ago, said, "What did you say?
Are we going to alienate the audience when the people on the second channel start receiving the behind the scenes that you guys have already seen on Patreon?"
Yes.
Because we know, as a core audience, if you're on Patreon, you're going to follow what we do and enjoy the antics because you've probably seen us in the past and how we've done things, and that sort of makes sense. But for quite some time when I was working a different job and you were just doing the van conversion series on Majesty 2, a different audience has joined.
Yes.
Which might not agree to the same styles and character that the behind the scenes brings.
I mean, a lot of people just think it's a van conversion channel.
Yes. And if you scroll back, it very much isn't.
So what we realised is that we've actually gone, by posting the van series on that second channel, we've actually gone away from the original intention of that channel, which was more of a shit posting / experimentation kind of thing, without us worried about tanking the main channel, because that's how YouTube works. It's like if you underperform too much, then it just throws you by the curbside. So you got to
let's make a video to have a laugh. Essentially, is the Majesty 2 channel.
Yeah, that's it. But then we started putting serious things on there with the van, thinking it would be experimentational, because I didn't think many people would enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it turns out they do.
Yes.
So now I'm thinking, right, van channel. Specifically for the extended series of the van. The main one that is that most of you are watching will still be on the main channel because it is very much on brand. But the more extended one just doesn't really work on the second channel. So I'm going to start a new one that's dedicated to the van conversion. And it also gives me the option that should I ever want to get into doing the travel vlogs, and I hate calling them vlogs, but that's what we're going to call it.
You've got to have a van first for that.
Got to have a van first for that, yeah. I mean, it's just travel vlogs. I could do whatever I want. Get on the cheapest Ryanair flight to, I don't know.
To be honest, I'm surprised you're just not walking down the road and calling it a travel vlog.
I could do.
You could.
Yeah, I reckon I can make it fun. But yeah, having a dedicated van channel would be good for that, I think. So we are going to slowly ship off the extended series to that channel. So if you are enjoying watching that on the second channel, it will eventually be moved to a new one, so you can just continue watching it there.
And we'll make it abundantly clear where this new channel is. There'll be links in the description, linked in the pinned comments. Some people will be responded to with another link to the channel, just to really sort of hammer home what we're doing. Even at the end of the video, in the end screens, we'll be pushing people to the other channel, just to try and create this differentiation with, what is it, sentimentality? Essentially, like there's an opinion that the Matt Estlea main channel is very much entertainment and fun, but engaging. Matt Estlea 2 is, for us originally, very much fun. It's less educational.
Yeah.
Free Online Woodworking School is hardcore educational.
Yes.
And then the van stuff has basically squeezed itself into the Matt Estlea 2 channel as more educational than entertainment, which is now sort of creating an imbalance.
Exactly. That's a good way of putting it. And also Pierre here brought up the point which I said to you, it's a new YouTube channel for any new hobby project picked up. It's like, it's so difficult to draw that line, because honestly with YouTube, if you step slightly out of line for what your audience knows or what they respond to, you, depending on the response, you get punished for it. So it's like, if you're going to make changes, you can't do hard pivots very easily. And if you do, you're risking a lot. You've got to make like gradual changes. Yeah. And for us, like, new channels just make sense at this point, I think.
Yeah. And it's not even like it's about the fundamental views or anything like that, because we know, like, the behind the scenes, it's a style that no longer really works on YouTube. It's not really a style that's accepted to get large viewership, but we know that we enjoy filming them, editing them, publishing them, and you guys enjoy watching them. So why the hell wouldn't we do it? Yeah. It's just a kind of, let's give back to you guys. And it's kind of like when we used to do the live streams, for daily live streams. That was very much about, let's just share everything we're doing with the community. And at least this way, we can curate it a little bit, a little less under pressure. And at the flip of a hat, we can just walk out the space without realizing that we've just left 50 people in the lurch. During a live stream. Yeah,
it's working well at the moment because it just fits naturally into our workflows. Like, I'm already doing the thing that I'm doing. You turn up with a camera, abuse me for a bit, and then disappear, and then that's it. That's me. That's my role done.
3 hours of editing later, we've got a full video. It's just sorted.
Exactly. So that's what's going on with the van. Going to ship it off to another channel, which is nice. It's quite fun starting a new channel from scratch and seeing what we can do with it. It sort of opens a few new possibilities for it as well, I think.
Absolutely. Especially if it comes down to, sponsorships or affiliate links, all this sort of stuff. Now you've got a place that looks like it's a professional location, whereas you've always got that concerns like, oh yeah, here's the channel. Would you be interested in working alongside us? Oh, what was that about the seagull reaction or the Belvita challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Do you actually do van chat videos or?
Yeah.
So,
Opens up many more possibilities.
Yeah.
So, I think we've pretty much covered everything that we can do in regards to content.
Yep.
But what about product?
Product. Well, we have also got this.
We do. Oh, sorry. Yes, content.
Yeah,
that is content.
that is content.
That is one of the things I was intending to put on the agenda, and then all hell broke loose.
Wow. Yeah. There you go. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have read it out for you if it was on there, but never mind.
No, it wasn't there. No.
So, as a little, we're releasing videos gradually on the second channel at the moment, sort of going through the van conversion series, the extended one. Rob's doing the behind the scenes videos. We're sort of starting off slow to try and work our video editing production muscles again, because it's been a long time, at least for me.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling.
So we're sort of ramping up there while simultaneously developing a new video completely from scratch that isn't related to the van whatsoever, where we've just come up with an idea, figured it out, and we're just taking it from start to finish in one video so we can sort of put a bit of practice in. And that project is well, we just got to say what it is, isn't it? It's a wooden Nerf gun.
Yes. Heavily inspired by Mark Rober.
Yes, we pretty much took his design and just and it's an open source design. We haven't nicked it. But we've had to, because his was 3D printed, that made it impossible to work in wood in a lot of ways. So we've had to redesign it to work in wood, which, as many of you have probably seen, involved some very tiny dovetails going across here. Actually, you can get that going if you want.
Oh, what, a little bit of this phone?
Got some little dovetails going across here, and there was another stupid little joint I was cutting the other day as well, wasn't there? Oh, it's this.
Do you want to put it flat on the bench?
Yeah.
And we'll swap over to hand cam.
Hand cam.
There we go.
Oh, lovely colours. This isn't blood, by the way.
No,
This is stabilising resin. But yeah, so you can just about see the dovetails there.
if it would like to focus, that would be lovely.
So yeah,
There we go.
These are all half lap dovetails as well. So if you flip it over, you can't actually see them. These are just square shoulder lines. And this is the outside of the gun as well. So these dovetails are only viewable on the inside, which when you add this skin, which is the internal layer, you can still see them, but you've got to look inside the gun to know they're there.
Which is quite cool.
Which I like. Yeah, it's like a nice little hidden detail. So then you'd have another skin that goes over it like that. And clearly there's a lot of short grain all the way around this, because this is solid wood. So between each of these wooden layers, we've got a veneer that's going up that way to kind of basically act like a plywood does. So we've got a cross grain construction going on. There's 3 layers of veneer in that. So we're going along there. And yeah, we should be pretty solid by the end of it. This is the mechanism in which we'll sort of hold the tension and all that. So there'll be a pull back here, a trigger lock here to catch that, and then trigger, you pull that. It fires this forward via these sort of like spring things that we need to put in there, up there, and here. And then in theory, it shoots a bullet out of there. Yeah.
It's, in theory, is the idea.
Yeah, and this little thing, I've been constructing this today. We've got like little bridle joints and stuff all over that. It's a nightmare to construct.
Oh, I've just lost a bolt. I turned it upside down.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work.
Which one, V6?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll get V6 and V1.
So yeah, it's been a fun little project to figure out, completely out of my comfort zone, but we like that.
Yes,
like that.
making good use of a laser cutter as well.
Good use of the laser cutter. Yeah.
So if I go back to this, we can see version 1 was a very different different thing.
So it like buckles along, you can see it sort of
kind of
sticking out
warping
the
there.
sides. So we had to fix all that. You can see that this bit opens when you pull it back.
Yeah.
So we had to develop a outside layer to sort of lock those together. But then we realized even by doing that, the whole thing bows up. So then you lose tension here. So we had to create these cross ribs in order to hold that together. And then, you know, all the challenges of the short grain and stuff throughout as well. We just had to figure that out as we went. As well as all the grips. This is a good example of that. Like all the grips, we were just going to do this hatch pattern on it. But then we figured, hey, why? Like we can just use a really fancy wood and sort of create that pattern, but naturally. So we're going to do lace wood for those.
And that's via Mark Rober logo, by the way, if
Mark
any of you
Rober logo.
weren't aware of that.
Yeah, but so you can pull it back, locks in, and then
It's very satisfying.
yeah. But on this one, we've developed it so it pulls back about twice as far.
Yes.
And we don't know if the gun's going to implode or not. We did one test on a plywood one, but yeah, it's got a much more bang behind it.
Yeah, and this version 6 in particular has a lot of friction too.
Yes.
So we've been working on that, plus Matt's done a hell of a lot of polishing on this version,
Yep.
so that any bit that can move has the least amount of friction that it possibly can have, if it's going to touch at all.
And change the trigger as well, because this doesn't work in wood. It works in plastic, but yeah, it's very fragile if you were to do that out of wood that isn't plywood. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's a fun little project. Looks pretty neat with all of these things. And of course, we're going for contrast. So the whole thing is walnut. This is all going to be you in here.
Me?
You, yes. And then lacewood grips as well. So it's all native woods as well. It's not any like exotic stuff. It's going
Lacewood is native.
yeah, you've got two types. You've got like Rapallo lacewood, which is, I think Amazon something. Don't know. You get it from Amazon. Jeff supplies it. And then you've got London plain, which is lacewood describes a pattern
Oh,
in the
okay.
wood rather than an
Okay.
actual wood. Yeah. Pretty cool though.
It is indeed.
Pretty cool. It's like just a fidget toy a lot of the time, isn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it fully put together. We thought it would take a week.
Yeah, it's been what, 3 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still optimistic about 35 videos though.
Yes. Yeah, I'm confident I can cover the behind the scenes.
I'm confident that I can do the shaker table.
There we go.
So that's a lot of them.
We're sort of combining a little bit on the van stuff.
Yeah. I think we'll be all right.
I think we'll be fine. Be fine.
Yeah.
Be fine.
Yeah.
But yes, that is the current project that we're working on. That was completely out of the blue to produce this. This was based on Mark Rober actually just putting out a video on this, and Matt was like, why don't we make one out of wood? Meanwhile, we've got like 100 other ideas in the list.
Yeah.
So we're covered for many years to come.
Yeah.
So this is, again, it's very much about getting used to filming again, editing again, and creating really engaging content.
And also what the workflow is with you producing behind the scenes content and how that works with me doing an actual project. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Working.
It's good fun.
Yeah. So what did you need to, you started leading us somewhere and then I redirected us back to this.
I did. I can lead you somewhere again if you should like.
Please, yeah.
I'm very glad you said please. No, it's very kind of you. Products.
Oh, yeah.
So you've mentioned knives,
Yep.
which we've also... Oh, you've got them there.
Prepared,
Oh,
mate.
let's have a look at some knives, shall we?
Yeah, all right. So I have got a sample of, I think, so we've got about 50 B stocks, roughly.
Yep.
50 specials.
60.
60 specials. Cool, all right.
62.
So that's my lucky number. It actually is.
Is it really?
Yep.
Why?
I can tell you exactly why. So I was at a school fete once.
Okay.
Do those happen in the US? I don't, like
Yeah,
school
they must
fair?
do. Yeah.
And there was a person set up there on a stool, and they had a grid of 10 by 10 grid of numbers 1 to 100. And if you picked the number that they picked, I think they had a number in a jar or something like that,
Right, okay.
you would win 50 quid.
Oh!
I picked 62 because someone had already stolen 5.
Is that otherwise your lucky
that
number?
was back then, yeah. I picked 62.
Yeah.
I got 50 quid, and I bought Starsky and Hutch on PlayStation 2.
I expected that to go.
Fuck, what was the other thing I got? Oh, it was a great game. It wasn't Crazy Taxi. I can't remember, but I remember Starsky and Hutch was one of the things I got. Yeah.
The dream.
On PlayStation 2, they cost like 20 quid each.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
10 quid left over, and ever since then, 62. Lucky number, mate.
Well, there we are.
Yeah.
You can only ever release things in batches of 62.
I think it is. It's a good
It's
omen.
like...
That's how you stop the website from crashing.
Yeah, it's like How Ridiculous and the 44 Club. They always want to get 44... Is it just 44,000 likes or something first?
Yes, I've heard of this.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've mentioned
yeah.
that before. Yeah, 44 club. That's got a better ring than 62.
The 62 club.
Sentimental though.
The elderly club.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have a party when I hit 62.
Yeah, you are.
I get hit by a bus before then.
Or hit by someone.
Yeah. So we'll show you one of the B stocks first. Honestly, I can't actually remember what the issue is with this, but we're going to be releasing these as early access to patrons, just so you guys can get first dibs on them. So B stock describes knives with small defects on them. It's purely visual. There's no sort of functional defects with them or anything. But you're gonna.
Oh no, I'm ready for you.
Cool.
Do you want the whole opening?
We'll do the full
okay, here we go.
thing,
Ready?
Yeah. So
Oh, you're putting that back right. Right, okay, here we go. Sleeve.
Soft touch, mate.
Embossed.
You still got debossed, actually.
Deep. Oh, I didn't realise that was the difference. So debossed is when it's sunk. Oh.
Yep.
Sunk in, deboss.
Open it up.
Oh, sorry, I missed the lid opening. Can you do it again, please?
Oh.
This is how the behind the scenes go.
I keep the foam in there because then it springs up.
It's very nice.
You do that. Bit of foam.
Bit of foam.
Sticker. Thumb holds in the top layer now.
Mind blown.
Thumb holds. Allen key. 2 blades.
Whose key?
Allen.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, so I started putting one of the these shape blades in it, and then this might be the other shape, but I only started doing it halfway through. So that's, oh no, that's two different shape blades. So that one and that one, you know, gets supplied.
Very nice.
They're the 2 most popular ones, so you can try them out and see what you want. Obviously, I sell the blades now as well, though, so should you want those, they are available from my site. Then you take this out. And this, it's a premium and bronze.
Ooh.
Now, I can't remember what the defect is, so give me a moment.
It's always good when a defect is difficult to find.
So this will be minor tear out on it. So you see, that ain't going to focus that close,
Well,
mate.
you know, it might do. It would do if it had the macro on it.
There you go.
I'll tell you what. Where is it?
That dirty bit there. That's not my fingernail. The other bit. Actually, if I spin it this way.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wait.
Have you lost it?
There. See those bits?
Oh, yeah.
Minor tear out. So yeah, it's a premium knife, so I've been really hot on it with regards to making sure they're perfect. But that's the sort of thing. If anything is sold with minor tear out, that's pretty much what you're getting.
Yeah.
Other defects include, like, if there was damage on the ferrule. There's also, occasionally I get splits in the wood, like snake wood is an absolute bitch for it. But again, they're just purely visual. I make sure they're all stabilized. And then the other one is a bump in the transition between the wood and the ferrule. Like, I like to try and make that seamless. If there's a bump there, then I sell it as a little bit of a discount because I don't like it. I want it to be nice and consistent. But that is curly maple, premium. That is as good as you can get. It'll be like luthier grade stuff. And this particular one has a bronze ferrule on it. Very nice mix indeed. It's very nice.
It's very sophisticated.
So we'll be releasing those. Let me just pop that back. See, everything goes back in there. Technique for these, you just squeeze it at that end, slide it in.
Hey, there you go.
It's quite difficult to learn that technique. I've seen a lot of people fumble it. And then this one. This one.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Can't remember what colour I picked. I think this one will look quite good. So this is a special batch of specials that we're going to be releasing in mid-November, I think. When's that video due?
Well, no, we went through this. It depends on what you want to define, because now you've left me in a sticky wicket.
What?
That's a phrase, a sticky wicket.
All right.
Well, it was publicly in June. It's whether or not November.
November 10th we've got.
It's whether or not you wanted to do something on Patreon.
We were going to give people an early access to these, weren't
Oh, yeah. So why are you saying release in November?
Oh, because that's when the main release would be.
Right, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So, so for the people who are watching on here, they'll be able to get this.
Yeah, you'll be able to get
ASAP.
this. But the general public will not until the 10th of November, if we get the video edited by that point.
Yes.
There's 2 videos.
If there's any knives left.
Yes. If there's any knives left, yeah. So, in here. Bum. That comes out. Bum. Same again. Sticker. Off there. I think, yeah. Oh, it's a good one. Yes.
What, your wide way?
Well, it's premium grade, so I know it was going to be good, but it's more the colour. This was bloody lovely.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So this is Massa Birch, premium in light blue. It's coming up a bit darker on camera, but it's pretty good representation. Obviously in brass. On the end, we've also got them in steel being available, and there's colours such as green, pink, red, purple,
Wine. Black.
Wine's a really nice one. The black ones they're pretty good, but I think I've only got them in the lower grades. The wine ones and the red ones are really nice though. Although red's being reserved for certain patrons, isn't it?
Oh yes, of course. Of course.
Yeah. Very nice. We've got 60 or so in this batch, all of varying colours and qualities, and they will be available to you.
Should be.
Now? I don't know.
By the end of the day. We'll do it at the end of the live stream, we'll make the public.
Yeah. So we'll give you access to a web page, isn't it? Access to a web page, password protected.
Yes, password protected.
Yeah.
So only you guys can get hold of it.
Keep it to yourselves.
Exactly. The knives currently aren't even public, so, as in they're not even listed on the website yet. They are currently private, so we need to make those public. Then we'll give you the website and the password, and we'll do that right at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
It's already been an hour.
There you go.
An hour.
Yeah. Well, technically, we finished the agenda half hour ago, so.
We didn't finish it. I'm still working through it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm still working through it.
Maybe mention the... I was reading it there.
Yeah, I know you were.
Oh, you're there.
I was looking at that.
Oh, sorry.
And then we mentioned the project packs.
Yeah.
This is what I have to work with every day.
Did it the wrong way round.
And then, did you want to maybe?
I mean, we could maybe it.
You can maybe it.
Yeah.
It's up to you to maybe it. I'm not going to maybe it.
Maybe mallets, close bracket.
And that's the end of the live stream, guys. Good to see it. No. Okay, so mention knives, project packs. You are hoping, potentially, before the end of the year.
To actually get my CNC lathe fired up.
Yes, but it's been here how long now?
1 year.
Yeah, a whole year.
Yeah.
I helped roll it into place.
Not quite a year.
Okay, did it arrive in November?
Yeah, I think I moved in at the start of November.
Oh, okay.
It would have been like in Southampton docks by now, I reckon. So yeah, it's been in the UK a year, I would say.
Yeah.
That's it, Chris, only a year.
Well, exactly.
It's not been that long, it's fine. It's normal
yeah.
breaking in. Like when you buy a machine, it's like you just...
Yeah, exactly. You're always going to let it sit untested, whether it works or not, for over a year. So that's going to be a great behind the scenes video.
I could have been properly shafted for this, for all I know.
Still can be. Can be.
So I'm going to try and use that to produce mallets because I'm not quick enough or accurate enough to turn those mortise and tenons by hand for the that join the handle to the head. So we're going to do them on there, get it all finished to as if it was done by a hand finish sort of thing. So nicely sanded and all that, but hopefully it works.
Another video before the end of the year.
Yeah, as well as be used for the other tools that we sort of alluded to earlier as well. The screwdriver looking thing, which I never actually said what it was. It's a plain screwdriver.
Oh yes, plain screwdriver.
Been in development for a very long time. It's just taken me a long time to actually send the drawings to someone to be like, can you? Honestly, I think I've had that on my drive for about a year and a half now.
It's just how you work. Just how you work.
Distracted.
So, shall I cover this final bit?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, we did mention the Free Online Woodworking School, and we've mentioned the idea of new projects coming next year, whether that's decided by you guys or sort of created by us and polled to you. Regardless, that's happening. So I don't want to get any sort of ideas going that this is one or the other. This is just a suggestion that we're throwing out there, and we'd be keen to see what you guys think. Of course, there are multiple projects, and we now will be producing project packs. What we're thinking about is potentially running some online courses next year, probably February, March time. It's all early days in regards to planning. It's still just an idea in the back of our heads, where we'd have a very limited class, and it would be live streamed at even better quality than this, because we'd have multiple cameras set up so that you can see exactly what's going on. And the idea would be it'd be a 5-day course, or however long it would take to produce the project, planned in advance, and we would go through it live with whoever's joined for those full 5 days.
Yeah, offer feedback on how you're getting on with it, if you face any issues. Like, yeah, a lot of it you can do remotely, interestingly, because even if you were to screw up something, I can just recreate that screw up in front of me and then show you how I would fix it, and then you just do that. Like, yeah, we're going to really invest in equipment for it, so it's really clear, really like there's so we even thought we could even repost them after they're done. There'll be that kind of
we're sort of going TV level production essentially in regards to the quality, in regards to what we're trying to do here. The difference being with this one is this isn't something that we could put on the free online woodworking school, because we are looking to make it a paid course for each project that we perhaps do. And the idea being, if you couldn't make it live, as Matt said, we could publish it theoretically after the fact at a steeply discounted rate as well. So everyone's got access in their own way. And of course, I think we're basically leaning on the idea of using project packs from the free online woodworking school to create this course structure, which means that if you didn't want to spend anything on the course, it already exists on the free online woodworking school in its own way. If that makes sense. It's just less intense in a good way, or whichever way you're looking at it. Less interactive, say, on the free online woodworking school than it would be to do it. Yeah, that's it. It's just an opportunity to get real-time feedback on things, where otherwise you've got to sort of fill in the gaps if you're... and also, you don't have to limit your questions to the course as such then as well. It's like, what if you've got a problem with your plane halfway through a project? Well, I don't address that halfway through the free online school because I'm too busy making a project. Whereas if you have an issue with something completely like tangential to the course, I've never said that word before in that way. That's a nice word.
That was
good. A good word, yeah. Well done.
I'm actually quite proud of
We'll write that in the diary later.
Cool, yeah. Successes of the day. One.
Tangential.
Shit. Yeah, that's where I was going. If you have an issue that isn't related to the course, we can still address it. Try and get as many of the benefits to you as possible that you'd get from teaching. Exactly. So we're just throwing it out there because there's a nice community of you here that I think understands why we would do something and our intentions. The key thing for us is to generate more revenue, to generate the idea of getting more project packs to people, creating more educational videos, and getting more people into woodworking. Is one of the key things. That's the. I mean, I'm living in a van. I don't need much from this. I need everything. You need everything. Yeah. No, it's like everything will be reinvested. To be honest, it's very fun for us to be here. We fucking love making videos because most of it's just cocking around and then somehow putting it together into a fun video that can inspire or educate people. Like the dream. Yeah, it's brilliant. So a lot of what we do, if we are sort of generating money, it's just going to end up going back in because it's fun. It's a hobby. Exactly. So let us know what you think. You can let us know right now in the chat, or you can let us know at a later date, either by a private message on Patreon or in the comments below this live stream on Patreon as well. Like, we will be checking on all this stuff regularly, and if it's not we, it will be me, and I'll be telling Matt, so we'll both know. Yes. We're covered. Yes. So I think that actually covers everything on my agenda. Nice. Actually. Nice. So what we're going to do now is basically open it up to a Q&A. We're going to read your comments, see what you've been saying, but first I'm going to double check who's put some comments on Patreon, because I think at a certain tier, I think it's Walnut and above, you can whack your comments or questions into a comment thread, and we can just get to those first to make sure they're read out. Lovely. Look, it's our smiling faces on there. Brilliant. Oh, really yawning. I'm just bored of this already. I'm bored of you, so there we are. It's Friday. So I see you've already responded to this, but I'm going to respond to it on the live stream as well. Oh, was I not supposed to do that? Well, no, you can do, but it's like the whole point was we'll respond during the live stream, but I wrote in bold. You wouldn't survive in a corporate environment, would you? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Okay, so Chris asks, or says, hope I can make the stream. How does it feel to be working together again? Well, if this stream's anything to go by, I'm ready to quit. This is literally the past 5 weeks in a nutshell, I would say. Whether the camera is on or off, nothing changes. Yeah, we cover a lot of ground, but simultaneously seem to get absolutely nowhere. Yes. But also a lot of ground's still been covered. Yes, it's impressive we've got to where we're at in regards to project packs and stuff like that. Yeah. But personally, it's been great fun. Yeah. Like,
great fun, really productive. I think maybe we both might have had the concern of not knowing what to do so early on before we're like settled in, but I think we hit the ground running and we're just getting faster.
Well, yeah, I mean, we only really finalised your job role like a week before you joined, I would say. Like, actually put a label on it.
I still haven't read it. I signed it. I didn't have the time.
I mean, there you go. It's like, I hired Rob as a second version of me, because it's like, but the more organised version.
Oh, Jesus, that was close. It was really insulting to begin with.
Yeah, nothing for that. Yeah, all right, you can have that one.
Thank you.
And it's proven to be that way. Just like I say, the more organised half. We've got a lot of development done on the website. That's looking mint now. Videos are coming out in a structured way. Yeah. Like predictable, I would say. But there's still that sort of chaotic aspect to them that...
Yes, but I think we're known for at this point.
Yeah. And comes natural to us apart from anything, because there's no alternative.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So no, it's going really good. We're getting a lot done, and I am optimistic about where we are going, I think.
Absolutely.
Because we've got direction, apart from anything as well.
Yeah, we've got so many plans to go. So we'd just take each week as it comes and just see what new opportunities arrive and basically say yes to most of them. Yeah,
that's pretty much it. And the Patron redesigns as well.
Good point, Chris. Yeah, that's... all sorted in there. If you haven't already looked at all the various tiers, we've now got 7 of them. Some people think we're crazy. We think it's rather good with the options that we've got provided on there. If at any point you think that there's something misaligned or there's a perk that was listed that you don't think you're getting, please message us, comment somewhere. Honestly, it so long as you tell us, we will make sure it's sorted out. I think it was Chris earlier today was the one who messaged through to say something wasn't working. It was the downloads actually for the walnut perk. I think it was the walnut one where you can get all of the plans for free. And I just had forgot to copy the link from one place to another, and now that was sorted within the hour.
That's it. Just let us know. We're very much scrapbooking at the moment. And also, to be fully transparent, I was severely advised against offering this many tiers on Patreon by someone who used to work at Patreon.
Yes.
And was sort of a top dog at it as well. She was like, this is a bad idea, don't do it. But honestly, maybe she thought it was just me working on it to start with.
Could well have done. If it was a solo person trying to handle that, I can see it being a nightmare.
No chance. But I think it's possible. But that could be us being a little bit idealistic and naive. So seriously, let us know if we're not delivering on anything. We will either amend it, offer something of equal value, drop the price, like whatever. We just want to get something that works, that gives you guys what you've signed up for. And is also helpful for us as well. So
the half the reason why we're working so hard on Patreon is it's essentially a revenue stream we can rely on far more than AdSense, far more than product purchases. I mean, there's no doubt that the products that go out there, they're absolutely fantastic, and it provides a bit of a boost to what we're doing to make sure that we can keep on going for longer. But they happen in waves. It's not smooth, and we're trying to work that out. We're trying to make a system with what's the word when you order stuff in advance?
Back orders.
That's it. I've forgotten what it was. Setting up the back orders, but realistically, Patreon's where we see the most stability, and probably for you guys, you're going to get the most value, knowing full well that every pound that you invest in us is us investing back in you and the content that we create.
Hopefully no more dry spells from here on in terms of content. Hopefully.
Oh yeah.
We will be.
Yeah. Let's not jinx that any further
charging
than we need
bull.
to.
Yes. Going forward.
Exactly.
Once the van's out the way. No, I'm joking. We'll get it done. Get it done.
Think you'll have it done before Make Essential?
Oh, I'd love to.
I'd love you to.
Because
as well.
Between you and I really want to stealth camp at Make Essential without them knowing. Don't tell anyone.
And if you work for them, don't tell them either.
Don't tell them. But I want to try and park it in the NEC as an exhibit, but then camp in it overnight. See if I can get away with it. Cook a nice steak.
Be great behind the scenes.
Oh, it'd be so good. That would be the first video in the travel channel.
Yes,
stealth camping in the NEC.
That'd be brilliant.
Honestly, that would
be so good.
It'd be so good.
Nice.
Keep it to yourselves. Don't give it away, because I will probably get banned.
Possibly.
My
Likely.
job. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. So,
That's my incentive to get it done.
yes, it is. Absolutely. Right, I'm just going to double check the old community chat just in case someone was using that. But no, I don't think so. I think we're all on YouTube, which is nice. Pardon me. Okay, so Neil said, didn't even realise the website had a redesign, just had a quick glimpse. Well done. Yeah, that's referring to the shop, mattesley.com/shop. The main site, that still needs a redesign.
Yeah,
but that's a future
down
endeavour.
the line. Yeah, we're looking at throwing a lot towards that.
Yeah, and the nice thing that you'll notice about the shop now, especially in regards to marking knives, and we can do this with the other products as well down the line, is that you can filter them by stuff that's in stock. So you don't have to scroll through the 80 different items that are out of stock to find the 3 that are still in stock.
You can also filter by colour: black, brown, blonde, orange,
Purple.
red.
Yes,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, very useful. Was green on there? No, it's not. You didn't have a green at the time.
Don't have any green.
No. Cool. Ad says, I like the tiers, gives people more flexibility, but still contribute. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the aim. Chris says that dang, he invests in dollars. I think this is referring to me to saying every pound spent is reinvested.
Yeah, we pocket the dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're worth so little anyway.
Yeah. I think it's the pound that's worth so
No,
little.
I know. I think
Yeah.
they're sort of,
Yeah.
things aren't going so well, are they?
No.
No.
Help.
Um,
Help.
Chris said, wonder if the food courts are accessible after hours. Unlikely. But we could bring a lot of food in.
Oh, you're spooning as well, are you?
I've got to film the behind the scenes.
I mean, I am making it with the second bed. If you want it,
Well, there
it's
we go.
there.
We're sorted.
And it will be of the shorter person as well. So
Can you oh no, never mind. I was thinking, can you access where like your bike is stored from the inside?
you can actually.
Because I reckon, depending on how you've designed it, assuming there isn't a bike in there, should we hear someone, I can then end up in that cavity. You get forced out, and then I can return to continue the behind the scenes.
Tag team it.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so good. Honestly, I think it's possible. Because it's like, surely once they lock it up, they're not in there from there on. And it'll
Yeah.
be motion sensors in there maybe, but I'm in a van.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's foil lined. Even if they've got X-rays in there or whatever.
Yeah. So and there's so many other things in the space, they won't know what's going on. It's
No.
not like for some
It just smells of steak in the morning.
Yeah. For some reason, I spent the whole time imagining. I don't know why. I just assumed it was a van in an empty hall.
No.
I just didn't think about all the other I just thought, yeah, I guess they're just gonna have to. But yeah, it'll just be an empty van.
Yep.
Sorry, a van in an empty hall. But no, it's easily done.
I honestly think it could. I will be shitting myself the entire time.
Yeah. You won't sleep.
I will not
The
sleep.
next day
and
will
I'll
be
miss out on
ruined.
all the drinks at the bar, but it'll be
Yeah.
so good as a video, I reckon.
Oh, great fun. Educated Numpty said, "Are you still going to be doing in-person tutorials?" I think that was an idea.
It was. I mean, we could do if it's on. I think we would start about see how the paid courses went with a collective sort of group of a group of people first, and then because I don't know, it would be good to do individual stuff, but honestly, I think we could deliver so much on a group call that I don't think we would need to do individuals. I don't think.
And theoretically, there's room, say in the summer, where you could just kind of just do a meetup more than anything at the shop.
Yeah.
Just because that makes life a little bit easier in terms of not having to worry about where are people going to stand, where are people going to sit, how are people going to listen, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah. Wait, the other thing I think what you might be talking about is people coming here, actually.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I realised I was talking about one-to-one online tutorials.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No.
But also what Rob said. Yeah, we're still open to it.
Yeah.
Still open to it.
Chris previously said as well, in regards to the online courses stuff, he said, let me know if you need a tester in a non-friendly time zone. You think you're being funny there, but the reality is you're the one who's going to have to be up at the unfriendly time.
That's true.
We've got our work hours.
We're
It's
fine.
up to you to fit to our schedule.
Yeah, we're starting at 8 in the morning, I reckon.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Enjoy a sleepless night. Cool. Just scrolling a little bit back, because obviously we haven't been reading all of the chat, because we had an agenda and we had so much to talk about.
Well, there you go.
That's good, eh?
It is past your home time though, mate.
I know it really is. I've got a house to paint.
Yeah.
Simon Stephen says, remind us how long you thought the van would take.
Yeah, all right.
How long did you think the van would take?
Well, it depends in which period you're referring to.
When you first got the van?
Ooh, 8 months.
You really think 8 months? I thought it was a lot quicker than that.
Oh, wait, yeah, because it
was about, you get in the van, you knew you were moving out the house.
I got it in like May, yeah. May, June, July, August, September, October. 7.
Oh, okay, a little bit longer than anticipated.
7 months between May and November.
Apparently
well, not
so.
between, I guess I counted both of them.
Just over half a year.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was May last year.
Pierre also mentioned in regards to free online woodworking school projects, leveraging the community on the Facebook group.
Yes, that'd be good to dip into actually.
Yes.
That'd be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're happy to be steered on it because I will eventually run out of ideas. So
yes.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You're just enjoying your table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it, I reckon.
Educated numpty, I'd really not enjoy the skipping with this guy. His leg stride just wouldn't match up. It would make it really difficult for me.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be an insult, but you're actually complimenting my long model-like legs, weren't you? I've actually got really short legs, interestingly.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Really short?
Long torso. Yeah. Honestly, it sounds like I'm bullshitting. I know. No, I've actually got short. If I sit down, straight legs next to a normal height person, I don't know. I'm 6'1" or something like that.
Yeah.
Same length legs, just got a really long torso.
So it's just like that. Do you have longer arms as well? So you've got that like gorilla aesthetic.
I think I do actually have. It's like when you're standing in those funhouse mirrors and you get the one that bends towards you.
Yeah. Is that why you have shoulder problems? Because your arms are just that heavy, just hunched over the whole time.
Yeah, my shoulder's good now, mate. It's all fine.
Yeah, until you did all
the
waving.
I started waving yesterday and they'll fuck the other one up.
And you'll see that in the behind the scenes later.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, let's grab a couple more. Nah, don't need to park the van in the Hilton car park.
Nah.
I got a full-on exhibition hall for that. Tom Kemp said, Rob, are you willing to discuss your decision to leave Bosch? Completely understand, if not just curious. Yeah, I think so. Fundamentally...
He prefers Makita.
Or Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Or DeWalt. I could start listing all of them, you know. Yeah. Ryobi's my love, really.
Ryobi, mate. Pretty mint.
No, genuinely, it was nothing to do with the people who work there or the products or anything like that. It was purely my job role. I went in there with an expectation to do certain things, and it didn't quite fulfill those expectations.
The job didn't. You fulfilled.
Oh yes, yeah, exactly, exactly. I was never given the opportunity to leverage my skill set as far as it could be. My title was digital content manager for the UK, and yes, I managed some digital content, but I also made very little of it.
Yeah.
And it then went into a direction that I wasn't as keen on. So when the potential to work here opened up, primarily because I went to Matt with a business plan and said, we should make this work, it was sort of a no-brainer.
Yep.
Yeah. But I bear no ill will to any of the guys at Bosch. In fact, I talk to them regularly, still on Facebook. I had a call with one of the guys yesterday. There's lots of really interesting stuff going on, which I can't talk about. I'm really interested to see the products they've got coming out in the new year and how the company develops throughout the next 12 months, especially when they've got people like Milwaukee on their heels coming into the UK with quite the product range. Yeah,
there's a lot of good competition at the moment. Tools do seem to be hitting a bit of a stride at the moment in terms of development, I think. It's like really, I feel like it's been really dry. It's just been like batteries for the past few years. It's like cool, bigger, powerful. It's not exciting.
Yeah.
But there seems to be a few new cool things out there at the moment.
Yeah, there's a lot more to come. So we're interested to see what happens with Bosch. To be honest, I've been saying this to Matt the whole time. It's basically we want to, if we're going to utilise power tools, and if we end up potentially having various power tool suppliers sponsoring videos, our idea would be to get them based on their quality of product. We don't want to be going, oh yeah, you're suggesting you're going to give us this much money to work on this particular brand. That's great, but does your tool outperform the others?
Yeah.
Does your tool do what you say it's going to do for our needs? If it doesn't, we're going to go to someone else. If you've got a product that exceeds over other people, we'll work with you for that. And we'll always just find the best of the best, because otherwise we're just pigeonholing ourselves into a corner.
Nate said, so all Festal then. You would think that. Their jigsaw is wank.
There you go.
Absolutely wank.
There you go.
Bosch jigsaw, best one I've used.
Also, I've never used it, but I hate the look of the Festal drills.
Oh yeah, I use one of them for mixing gravy, so.
There we go. There we
They
go.
are quite good. I like the little beeps that they do. It's kind of cute. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
There's wins and losses,
Losses.
on any brand that you go to. I think the key message, like having come from the power tool world and seeing how many people are so ingrained into their particular brand, is don't be ingrained into a particular brand.
Yeah, definitely.
Because everyone thinks it's like, oh, okay, I've got this battery pack, or I've got 3 of these battery packs. That means I can't buy anything else. Well, yeah, but why don't you just buy a cheaper battery pack from that particular brand and try it out with one of their tools that you know is going to perform better, and you might find that's all you ever need. And it might even cost you less than the full tool that you could get somewhere else.
There's also these universal batteries now as well coming out, isn't there?
Yes, to an extent. You've got Bosch with AmpShare, which is massive for Europeans, but slightly less important to us in the UK. That is,
right.
but it will expand. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just coming from the camera world, coming from the world of lighting rigs that have different batteries on, and cameras that have different things. It's like, just deal with it. Buy a new battery.
Yeah.
You get the best thing that's going to make the best quality product for the job.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your return on investment, but certainly with tools,
of course.
And also for me, it keeps, rather than just being pigeonholed into one brand, it's like I can experiment then, I can actually recommend things with context.
Yes.
Like the jigsaw then, I saw some people liked the fact that I described it as wank. But like having the context of knowing that, it's like, it stops you from being a complete blind Festal fanboy getting everything white and green, because it's like, actually, bit of context. The Bosch one is a bit better, I think.
Yeah.
You just got to pay for the batteries, but yeah, if it means not having to use that jigsaw, I'll take it.
Yeah, and arguably, some batteries perform better than others and do different things as well. Like there's so many different caveats to it, but the key thing is we're not going to put ourselves into the corner of being forced to use one brand.
Yeah.
If a brand comes to us and says, we're going to give you this much money and you sign the contract to do this, we'll just refuse.
Yeah. Been stung by that before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Nate says, I needed a battery-powered track saw. I have a full DeWalt shop, but the Festal was worth adding a new battery system.
That's true. I mean, their track saws are, undisputable, I would say.
Exactly.
Definitely their cordless one. I haven't tried it, but it looks pretty good.
You know what I really want to try from Festal?
What?
Is that exoskeleton.
Do you see the one that Hilti
I did. Oh, what was that? Essentially the crane?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like that more or less.
I mean, yeah, it's different purposes though, isn't it? Because the exoskeleton was for like working like
lift.
this.
Yeah. Whereas that was like support the weight of a huge drill.
Yeah. Robin Clever, who helped me build this space out, one of his, I think he describes himself as a protege of Robin, I guess. His name's Ed. He's posting stuff on Instagram at the moment because they're out at Hilti in, where is it? Lithuania or something?
I genuinely don't know, I'm afraid.
It's like this backpack that's literally a crane that goes over your head, and they picking up all these, I think they're SDS things or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Huge drills.
Probably SDS Max is concrete breakers.
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much.
And they're one-handing them.
Yeah, just holding
And they're just doing squats while they got them.
There's all these comments from people
hell?
saying, oh, you're not like pussy, and like insulting him. It's like, say that in 20 years when your back's given out and this guy's just walking around
laughing.
Yeah. Picking you up off the floor with his crane.
Yeah. Because you won't be able to walk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like these tools, because it opens the door to using bigger and more powerful tools that gets the job done easier, quicker. Like, it's so short-sighted to say stuff like that's a waste of time. I mean, I get it as like a bit of a play insult or whatever. A guy turns up on site and being like, "Oh, look at you," but also like
that's the thing.
Opens the door to so many cool things that are just limited by human capacity until now.
Yeah. Like imagine fitting like the plasterboard that we fit for ceiling in the old workshop.
Yeah.
We had to stand on this and a Silverstone fold-up ladder.
Yeah.
And with the Festool exoskeleton, I feel like one of us could have just lifted it up and held it above our heads while the other one just does the drilling.
The worst one was the air filter.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That was so bad. The burn that day was unlike anything I've ever heard. But if I dropped it, it's both my head and a 300 quid extracted gone.
Yeah, I mean, that whole mezzanine floor was quite the task.
Yeah.
And we took it down in a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a day.
Yeah.
Right, I reckon we need to call it there. Because
so.
I need to go home and do some painting.
Yeah, I need some food.
You need some food. Well, I guess we should make some products live.
Yes, we'll make products live. So we will post a link to that, I guess, in the chat and the page.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we're going to get it sorted so that everything will go live at 6 p.m. You'll have a scheduled post arrive on Patreon at 6 p.m. with the website link and password to the people in the relevant tiers who have got the access to the early products. I can't remember what that exact tier is at the moment.
Got 7 to remember.
Yeah. I'll learn them. So that will be the plan so we don't make a mess of something right now.
Yep.
And shortly afterwards as well, today, you will get the behind the scenes on Patreon from the previous week of what we've got up to.
Yes, yeah. And then you'll also get a van conversion video posted on the Seconds channel.
Yeah.
And there will also be a video after that in the series that is posted simultaneously on the new van channel. So
with all the previous van videos
with all the
on
previous ones on there as well. So if you want to watch the one that gets posted on the second channel this evening, stick around to the end screen because there'll be a link to the new channel there. You can watch that video. And yeah, you can be one of the first subscribers to what will be the biggest van conversion channel in the UK, I reckon, in 6 months.
Oh, you're that confident?
Yeah. Mate, when I stealth camp at the NEC, that's it. I'm to the moon, mate.
Viral video,
I'm
done.
To the moon, yeah. Or at
That's
least
a fair
Wetherspoons
point,
the next morning, I don't know. Probably spoons.
Probably spoons.
Yeah,
all right.
Spoons.
Well, on that note, have a good one, everyone.
Yes.
And we will catch you next month for the November monthly catch-up.
Yeah. See you then. Have a good month. Bye.
Goodbye.